everything that I've been trying to do. But, you know, we'll move forward, and we will improve from here on, I do promise you. Ooh, what's wrong with my microphone? Oh, no, it's okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Let me just let the stream know that we are starting. Game will be live in 2 minutes. Bearing in mind the delay. Now, Thatcher is going to be the first operator to get banned. That's going to be banned by Alpenfestung, who are starting on defense because that's what they asked for. That's what they asked for. Whereas Swing will be Swung wanted to start on attack. So attack they have got, and they are going to take Jackal out of play. So there you go. The stats from this season just continuing on from game to game to game, as Jackal and Thatcher are the two most hated attackers that we have available in Rainbow Six Siege right now, it seems. Now, as we get to the defense, Valkyrie is someone who gets banned a lot on this map, along with Mira, so I'm fully expecting a Valkyrie ban next. What's everyone's thoughts on the change to outside intel gathering coming up in the next season with the Valkyrie cams that will die after 10 seconds? I've just downloaded the test server today and saw it there in the updates on what's changed. I haven't played it yet, but I'm looking forward to giving that a try and see how it actually works. Valkyrie is sure enough going to get banned, and that is, I mean, that's just standard ranked bans for Coastline, in all honesty. Let's face it, guys. I mean, you could change Mirror or Valkyrie for a clash, but either way, that is standard stuff there. Standard stuff. So, for some reason, Penthouse and Theatre is going to be the first site that Alpenfestung are going to go to. This is a site that not many people go to. Not as a primary, not as a secondary, not even as a tertiary, but as a primary. We're going to see Alpenfestung bringing it out. Now, I think that this site has been improved by the addition of the wall out on the DJ booth. So VIP into DJ. Zyko 6-picking for Tachanka. What are these strats? I love our German teams. They come out with really crazy stuff. Keelan 6-picking Ashtagon to Iana. I mean, it's either or, right? It's either or. They're both pretty similar. Can carry the same gun. Not quite the same utility, but of course with the Gon 6 on Iana, can take the place of an Ash breaching round. I mean, you get less of them, obviously, but still very, very useful. But what was I going to be saying? Found a rank bans. I covered the rank bans. Oh, I can't remember. Let's just take a look at where people are going to put their drones. So downstairs on the first floor, we've got Force Rocker going to be setting up here in Sunrise. We've got Sinkaz just rolling around on the first floor hallway, looking to set his drone up somewhere to watch for people coming downstairs. I'm telling you, Swing or be Swung are going to be like, they're not in hookah. They're not in where are they? Blitz set up in kitchen. Keelan set up in service with Kenzie just rolling around. Oh, right, you guys are here. All right. And he does back his drone out to try to find somewhere to put it. It's in courtyard. And he's just like, where do I go? What is this map? I never play this map. What's going on? So, Keelan running in. Blitz watching drones as his teammates will likely push in based on the intel given by these drones. As Sinkaz is going to be responsible here for making his way up to Aquarium. So, a penthouse push, and I'd expect to see quite a heavy setup over here. We do have one single reinforcement and a load of holes, and a double reinforcement on the wall right here with a signal jammer. Now, of course, that can be taken out from underneath by Buck, who has been bought, and Keelan's going to get that early pick. He does a little 360 after the kill there, it looks like. So Mad King does drop. That's Jaeger. The key Roma taken out of mission here, as Real is playing on 90, which is pretty standard. This is a very common setup. Nomad just pushing through without taking down default cams. That's not the play, Valkyrie. You've got to take down those default cams so that the defense don't know where you're coming from. But it is what it is. Castle barricades being set up here to protect the players out on the hallway. And Kenzie is going to take a load of damage, it seems, as he's downstairs trying to do damage from underneath, trying to take that utility out of play. And Blitz is going to take a load of damage as well, but Tarkan is going to get hurt quite severely. Just a little bit more than Blitz, but at the moment, advantage is definitely Swing or be Swung. We're going to have Tarkan just watching through the holes in the floor, waiting for someone. It looks like the take is not yet fully decided and committed to. We've got Blitz playing upstairs here. It's like they want to make their way in through VIP, into bedroom, through the wall, but it's not going to be easy. Selmas are going to go out to try to take down that shield. 2 of them get spent. A third one is going to get picked up by something. Did the ADS grab that? No, it did actually take the shield down. Okay, fair enough. A lot of focus being put onto the drone there, but he needs to watch out for people pushing. 2 drones going down, 2 players waiting to follow. Yellow pings. Yellow pings. You know exactly where Goyo is. The Sinkaz is going to take a load of damage, but he can't finish the job on the player in the doorway. Stun grenade is going to go out as the Zumika launcher is going to hold these players back in luggage. Hugging claims the life of one, so things are a bit more even, but most of Swing will be Swung are ridiculously low in health now as Force Rocker is trying to push his way towards site. He's got 30 seconds left, along with his teammates backing up here. Kenzie down below trying to push those anchors out of position as the Zumika launcher is going to hold back the players on 90, but he's got to worry about the players coming over from the other side here. And he's nicely bouncing those off of the door frame to hold back the attack. This is genius. Force Rocker's going to have to push it. He makes his way round to the hole in the wall. He manages to get 1 pick, but he does get traded. Hug him with a double kill with the C4. Nicely done, my dude, leaving Azri Thinkaz all on his own in the 1 versus 3. And Alpenfestung are going to take the first round. Well. Not a lot of people will have been expecting that. Not for round number 1, but there's still plenty of time for Force and the boys to reverse that fortune and do something about it and start putting more on the win column for themselves. It's a nice little play from Force Rocker to try to move his way past that Zumika launcher and get to that rotate. But unfortunately, just couldn't hit his shots. Down in 1, but leaving the other one still standing, allowing himself to get picked off. And then the double C4 coming out from, was it Real or Huggin? I can't remember who it was. I can't remember who's got the C4. It would have been Huggin because he's on Goyo. So beautiful double kill for Huggin there. I was going to write that down actually, but no, I'm not going to. Not going to. So Tachanka just clearly in the player lineup for Alpenfestung on this map. I can't remember if this was Alpenfestung's choice of map. I think it was, no, it was Sob's choice, but obviously Alpenfestung let it go through. What was the last 2 maps we got down to? Can't remember what it was on the video that I showed. Let's just double check. Villa, got down to Villa and Coastline. And Coastline is what got selected. So clearly Alpenfestung feel perfectly comfortable here. I mean, they've got the setups for it. I was checking in with one of the, I think it was AVR, was it Alpenfestung? No, it was actually Alpenfestung. Over in Germany, they have many leagues and tournaments, and they play for big money. More money than we have in any of our tournaments over here. That we run in our little competitive scene, because Ubisoft actually support them over in Germany. And I was being told that a lot of the German teams that play here in our leagues actually use our leagues for scrims because they can play stuff here that no one in Germany is going to watch, and then they can just go into the proper tournaments for the big money in Germany using what they've learned here. So while we might see German teams not doing too well in a lot of leaderboards and winning a lot of games, they're just trying stuff out is what I'm being told. I mean, it's easy to say that, right? When you're not winning, it's easy to say that we're not trying, you know, we're just scrimming. But I don't know. I mean, maybe it makes sense. Maybe it makes sense. I mean, we have more top champs in the UK, obviously, rather than we have in Europe. None of the European champs playing over here. Keelan is going to pick off 1. But that is a quick trade from Zyko, so that is utility for utility. Castle's already put all of his utility down, I would expect, and done what he needs to do with the shotgun. If anything, I think actually Alpenfestung came off better there because Iana, obviously with the Gon 6, 2 frag grenades, she is a big gun to take off the board. And there goes Kenzie as well. That's Sledge, that's soft destruction, which not really needed for this site, but still, grenades being taken out of play. 4 versus 3, and Alpenfestung have the lead here, not just in rounds, but also in player count in round number 2. This could be a bit of an upset if Alpenfestung can continue like this. Zyko just holding on to 90 from behind that shield. Got Mad King holding down below. Zyko does take some damage here. from the double door on Aquarium. Pre-firing through that wall, but not hitting any of the shots. That player does manage to survive and live on. As Zyko claims one, and that's the 4 versus 2. Sobs are not going to be happy with this because they are clear favorites as Zyko gets one as well. Blitz is the last man standing. That's the quad kill for Zyko. A Tachanka ace possibly incoming here if Zyko can get to this. Is he going to play for it? Or is his team just... No, he's just holding here, waiting for that push. If Blitz shows his face, Zyko can go for it. He hears the player behind him, pre-fires, but no, Echo moves in, steals that ace away from the Tachanka. And that's the second round going to Alpenfestung. A lot of people thought I was crazy probably when I voted No, I didn't vote Alpenfestung. I went Swing or be Swung. You know, I was actually going to vote Alpenfestung. I know it's easy for me to say that now after. But I did go Alpenfestung. Right, Real has left. Let's just pause. That's the one timeout. One rehost. Let me just clarify. In the chat, Alpenfestung. Rehost being used. One rehost. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's see what's happening here. I'm not quite sure why he has dropped out, but we will see what happens. Oh, he's back already. I don't need to go to the rehost screen. He has returned. Let's let him get back in, get an operator, and then we can get started. So, at the moment, things looking pretty good for Alpenfestung. I mean, if we take a look at the scoreboard, we can see that Sobs aren't really doing much damage. Kenzie and Sinkaz need to step up their game a bit. Zyko and Huggin doing great work on defense with the 4 kills each. But, yeah, Sobs, I don't know what's going on with them. They should be doing much better than this at this point, but... It is what it is. This is where we find ourselves as round number 3 does begin, and we're going to go downstairs to kitchen and service. Most sites, it's primary or secondary site, but this is the tertiary site of choice for the boys and girls of Alpenfestung. Now, if they manage to win this site, they will, well, after this site, they will be able to go back to Penthouse if they want to. If they don't win this site, they can play it again, or they can just go back to Penthouse where they've already seen some victory. We've got Huggin running around upstairs. Oh, he didn't see the drone in the corner of his eye. We saw the drone. He didn't see the drone. There it is. Hello, Mr. Drone. Whose drone are you? You're not Force Rocker. You're not Sinkaz. You're not Kenzie. You're not Blitz, so you must be Keelan. No, it's not Keelan, but why am I not seeing this? Guys, you're looking at these drones, they're like winking at you and you're not seeing them. That's Sinkaz's drone that's there. Okay, fair enough. So that's 2 drones that have been left unchecked by Alpenfestung. They need to keep an eye on this sort of thing. Something else I noticed in the test server notes today when I downloaded it is that they are doing the testing of defenders having a drone counter. So that'll be really cool to... Oh my god. So that'll be really cool to finally have that in the game where you don't need to count drones any longer. Yes, it does make it a little bit noob friendly. You know, as a team, you should be working together and calling it out. You know, you shoot a drone, 1 drone, 2 drones, 3 drones, and you know, you keep that count. So it does take that element away, but of course, this is a game where a lot of people solo queue, etc. I mean, maybe you could turn it off in a custom game, perhaps. That could be a Pro League HUD thing, perhaps, where they take that off, maybe. All right, so we've got Whamai playing here. Sorry, Mute playing here on Cool Vibe Stairs. Going to take out 1 drone, so that leaves 9 in the pockets of Swing or be Swung. Drone economy very good right now, but look how slow they're being. It looks like Alpenfestung have done a great job of just terrifying Swing or be Swung into taking gunfights. They have literally been swung and not swinging enough. Die Worston... Yeah, thank you very much for the follow. I'm not going to try to pronounce that, but thank you very much. Now, we do see Zyko drop. Bit of damage being done there. C4 gets ripped and chucks up the C4 staircase, but it's not going to do any damage to Sinkaz. Just waiting here for a player to push up, but the player down below is likely to be very, very careful. That's Tarkan. Now pulled his way back to blue bar. That's going to be unexpected by Sinkaz playing on the Ash. 4 versus 4 now. Let's see what Alpenfestung are going to be able to pull out the bag here. Sobs are just being so slow and cautious. I feel like they're rather scared right now of Alpenfestung and the gunpowder that they are bringing. Keelan just holding that long angle into kitchen, but of course he needs to make a move at some point because he's the one with diffuser. There is one in that hallway, and he has been spotted. They spot each other, but the player downstairs, it looked like that was real, is going to back out. Red ping's going out, holes being opened up above. We've got players pushing down towards service entrance now. Looks like we are going to get a kitchen push here, as Keelan is still up top with 40 seconds left to go. He needs the big rotate here. He needs a big rotate as Mad King takes one down. Swing will be swung, are terrified as Keelan takes one himself, leaving us in a 3 versus 3. Still time here, 30 seconds left to go, but Keelan not being on site with that diffuser yet, wasting so much time, and he needs to get back down there. Tarkin playing up close with a shot here as Huggan does fall. That's from Keelan. Tarkin hears the player coming in, but he's swinging around behind him. Diffuser is not on site. Tarkin's going to get dropped, leaving Real all on his own as he does pick off Keelan with diffuser, and Real just has to make his way away from the diffuser and hold back. Red ping's going out, diffuser's dropped, and we're going to win this round on time for Alpenfestung. Alpenfestung. Swing or be stung. Sting or be stung. And right now, Sobs are getting stung by the Alpenfest. And interestingly, Alpenfestung are not going back to Penthouse, which they won very easily. They're going to go to Blue Bar. Well, this is an interesting one. We love to see this. All right, Kenzie's going to pick up Ash, taking that away from Sinkaz, deciding that they need a bit of a switch around here when it comes to operator choices. Twitch getting 6 picked in favor of Sledge, and that's what Sinkaz is going to be trying now. So it looks like Swing will be swung or Sting will be stung, as I'm going to call them, until we take the lead. If they take the lead, I'll go back to Swing or be swung, but as long as Alpenfestung are leading, I'm calling them Sting or be stung. What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say. Just switching up the operators to try something different. I mean, to go to a 4th site, this is going to confuse the attack even more. But they do have Sledge on the board. They have a lot of soft destruction. So, you know, this could be this could be the site that Sobs will win, because they can do a lot of damage from above. All of this is destructible. They can open up from above with Sledge, with Ash. They can drop grenades in. They've got 4 grenades in play. They've got what they need to open up a hard wall if they have to. They could use that over here onto Pengu, although it is protected by a shield and a signal jammer. Now, that is easily swung if you've got the coordination and you know there's no one over here watching the doorway. Pretty much all of Alpenfestung are playing off-site. We've got one player who was upstairs, now made his way downstairs. We've got all 5 players. Well, only one person on site. The rest are all off-site. This is an interesting hold coming out from Alpenfestung. Looks like we're going to get a pinch. 2 players coming from office, one covering blue bar window, and the other players just rappelling up here to aquarium, as we do see Tarkin get picked off by Keelan. So Keelan doing some good work for his team. He's the only player that's properly positive when it comes to KD right now. Tarkin off the board, not going to watch any cams or utility. Instead, he's going to watch his teammates. He's going to watch his teammates. Psycho playing upstairs. Big roam game here from Tachanka, which kind of makes sense as we've got Jackal banned. Jackal was actually banned by Sobs though, so this is helping out Alpenfestung to allow this big heavy boy to roam around up here on the top floor. Ash, the entry fragger, is taken out of play, so Kenzie 0 and 3. This isn't what you want from an entry roll. All of Swing or be swung, or Sting or be stung rather, are actually playing on frag, except for one player who's on support. I can't remember who Force said it was, but he did say to me that on this map don't really need much in terms of support, so they're leaving them at home for the most part. I mean, if this is your team of fraggers, bring the supports. Bring the supports. All right, so we are going to see Sting or be stung actually take a man count lead here as they get into a 3 versus 2. We just have Zyko left on the top floor. He picks off 1, but Asri is going to get 1 kill as Zyko picks up the Swift. Double plant is going down by Blitzy U. The red pings are there. And, oh no! Did Zyko see him? Zyko knows where the diffuser is. He knows where Blitz has backed out to, but he's going to make his way into the room and crouch just in the nick of time as Blitz almost has his head off. This could be huge. This could be huge. He's got the utility to deny it, but Blitz is coming round to the window. It's not known by Zyko. Plant, the diffuser being disabled. Pre-fires go up, but Zyko actually got away with it. Oh my God, Sting will be stung. What are you doing? Big brain play from Zyko there with the Zamika launcher to force that last attacker back. He couldn't push him, but instead went round to the window. Went round to the window, but didn't realize, they didn't have the intel that the diffuser was being disabled, and he just missed his shots and allowed Alpenfestung to take the round. Blitz with possible rage quit. Who was it that was left at the end there? Was it Keelan or was it Blitz? It was Blitz, wasn't it? That's unfortunate. Yeah. What a game so far. No one saw this coming. No one saw this coming. I did say I'd love to see an Alpenfestung win, and if they can keep this up, then they are going to win, because they're currently 4-0 as we have 2 rounds left of the first half. Swing or be swung. 1 week getting 7-0'd by Reborn, and then the second week Alpenfestung are 4-0 up. What is going on with Sobs? That's 11 rounds in a row in this season that they haven't won anything. Hookah and billiards. Most teams' primary site. They haven't gone back to Penthouse. That was their first site choice, but they haven't gone back there. Instead, they're going to hookah and billiards. Hey, thank you very much for the subscription. Diverse that Drinden. I'm sure I said that wrong, but thank you very much for the subscription. I saw your name pop up. I'll be honest, I thought it was a follow. I didn't realize it was a sub, so thank you very much. That is appreciated. I always say subs are not essential or required to watch the streams, but I do appreciate it when people do it. Thank you very much. It all helps and goes towards prize pools, etc. So thank you. It helps us to try to make the league good. despite what I do on a daily basis to sabotage it. All right, so hookah and billiards. We are going to get all 5 players rushing over here to the Penthouse and DJ booth side. Sting or be stung are going to be furious right now. They're going to want to run in and just make some plays. They know they need to frag. They know they need to do some work. Kenzie and Blitz yet to step up to the mark. Keelan knows exactly where the signal jammer is, and it looks like he's found a spot that is clear. So Blitz is going to have a go at it. And there we go. It does manage to get that open. But as it drops down, the signal jammer does take effect. Its radius, its line of sight does come into effect. So it's only going to be a head height hole. Not going to do any more. But the impact, the frag grenade can go in. And that is going to take down that signal jammer, even though it's quite a way away. Huggin gets the first kill. And yet again, Ash, the entry fragger, is taken out of play here. You need to put people that can frag onto your Ash. And at the moment, that is Force Rocker and Keelan. Those need to be your entries at this point in time. We need to see Kenzie and Blitz going on to more support roles, which, to be fair, Blitz is on a support role. Or a support frag. Oh my word. Gon 6 goes out to take out the bulletproof cam, but it's sucked up by the ADS. One waste of utility there by Sting or be stung, as 4 versus 4 now with Kenzie picking up the kill. 1.5 minutes left on the clock. Zyko, the clutch master here for Alpenfestung at the moment, is just going to sit in hookah corner and wait to find people to shoot. Oh, he sees one player dropping over and he does open fire, but Keelan's going to get that pick. And this is looking good right now for Swing or be swung. 3 versus 4. Kenzie sends out his EE1D to try to find any players. We've got one player outside that hookah door, which Real doesn't know about, but Real does get droned and they know that he's there, and he is now going to get pinched. Punch or be pinched is the case here for Real, as he's going to try to hold this corner for as long as he can. Swing or be swung, know that he's here, and he's going to get pressure, but Real's going to get the pick. He's going to get the double. Even with the lion and the pinch here, they don't matter, and he gets the triple. Oh my god, Real, what is going on? Force Rocker now left on his own in a 1 versus 3, which Real is going to get the 4K. $5-0 right now. 5-0 right now in favor of Alpenfestung. Right, we have been requested for a pause. Bear with me. I'm trying to find out. I've been asked to pause, but I don't know why. All right, bear with me, stream. We will return. All right, bear with me. Bear with me. We will return. We will return. 4-2 up. Very firmly in control of this round. But then Ol comes in, manages to take down Ulysses. Bison just needs to watch this hatch because any moment now that one player's got a drop. There he goes for the silent drop and he does fall in more ways than one. Bison manages to claim the quick double, that's the triple kill. The last player's Mercs, he's got the diffuser, he's going to start sticking it, and this is round for Athena. Well played as they go to match points. We've got a very good castle barricade here on the kitchen double window. Oh no, we got one on cams. Oh, they're so close to each other. If we had some intel. Okay, but does open that hole in the wall, and Echo Joe does get the pick right through it. We can see the two players here on Reborn spectating.
We'll have to see how that plays out.
I'd like to see some. Oh, here we go. Envy for a little run out, and he is going to pick one off. That's kicks taken out. Oh, that is unfortunate, and that's the half reach as well. For getting like 100 C4 kills in one match. Oh, Bandit is spotted, and he gets taken out of play by Nerdsync. Well done to Nerd. There's a second player there waiting for that refrag, and refrag he does. MYR finishes off Nerd, leaving us in the 4 versus 3. For the second time in this matchup, do have a bit of control. One smoke grenade does go out. That is going to take down the player on Monty. Great play there from Ol. And he's going to get into a gunfight with the one that came in on New Balcony, but that is going to be won by Colin, who just storms in and takes down 2 players. C4 goes off, but it's nowhere near Colin. And he sees Leon playing down below. That's the triple kill for Colin. 4 versus 2. This isn't looking good right now. Is not in anybody's hands. It's just Toby gets taken out to leave us in the 3 versus 3. The second one there for MYR. That's with the run out on the Desert Eagle, and he gets the third. He manages to take down 3. Zimgien though manages to get that refrag. He is all on his own in a 1 versus 2. Zimgien is not a strong fragger. Shines goes in, but Camps has that shotgun and he lays down and gets the kill. A beautiful pick there from Join, and for the first time we are seeing full control. Oh no, Hulu whiffs. We do still have this one player up here, though. That's Aza, just standing here in the hallway. They've got no idea that he's there. There's going to be Jag getting taken out of play unless he's got a very good headset. He is not looking. Oh, but Aza misses his shots, but he manages to finish it off. Jag does get taken down eventually. He does manage to save the drone, fair enough, but Slams does take down Kicks. Kicks gets slammed by Slams as Nerdsync gets taken down by Jay got booted. That leaves us in a 3 versus 3 now with a minute and a half left on the clock. We've got Bison playing here on Shaiko, and he gets a beautiful kill there onto Slams. He gets a second one onto Sorksa. That's the double kill for Bison Sync. We are going to get a push here from Maverick, possibly. Pretty much every player on Mutiny very low on health. Oh no! You see one go down, he tries to switch to the shotgun, but he doesn't get it in time. Vaya coming back to site to try to get win. Plant is going down, but it's denied by Vaya with a fantastic 2K. People have just been dropping like flies. Just Pry is going to claim 1 life. He's going to claim 2. That's diffuser dropped. He knows where that is. 1 versus 2 now. Red pings are going out. Zach is here at the top of the white stairs with Logic down below, sending up that utility. Not going to do any damage to Nines, who is just roaming around all on his own here in the bar, trying to find those picks and protect the site. Oh, he's going to take down Zach Sync. Loads of you soaked up here as one player's going to push in. MYR is going to take him down. Is it MYR? I don't know if it was MYR. No, it's not. It's Merxy playing on the Alibi. Alibi getting all the love here. I really like to see it. Oh, Merxy takes down Vaya with a great peek down that long hallway there. Well, that's what you get when you hold common positions. You get grenades thrown at you and then finished off with a gun, as Colin does take control of the site and Cocktail, but that control is taken back by Leon, but he's very quickly refragged there by Carbons and Profit, taking down a player each, leaving Killer 64. We've seen it all before, 1 versus 3. as he opens up the hatch, eventually to drop down and get that rotate. Cheeky little play from Godzak. Brisk still waiting here for someone to come down that hallway. He's going to get the free kill to Flores, and he takes him down. Either a glitch or just bad rotate is going to cause a loss there for Cams as he backs out. H8 Ulysses is going to take down a life. As Ulysses has now made his way into Attic. Cams is going to whip downstairs and eventually does manage to take down Real on that flank. The ball gets one of his own, leaving Bear all on his own. We still have a chance to go to many people. It's not over yet. Azer is going to claim the life of one, but Slammed is hot from outside. Shats comes round, bullets are missed. Diffuser is dropped, Shats gets that kill. It's now all on Slams to push in aggressively, but he can't make his way in because the hole in the wall isn't big enough. Now Bandit's got a great gun in C4, but you want to use those batteries to the best you can. As Hayden does get downed, I think that was by Bayer. Yes, it was. He's going to finish off that kill. We've got Real playing upstairs on Catwalk, still holding it down, taking down those drones. Irebanes does manage to take down Maxing as he just rushes in through that breach, and he's going to be holding onto the stairs here. Henry up here, all on his own, holding it down. His C4 is spent. He's going to play right under the skylight for a possible pick here. Dirty angle being held, and he is going to take down Kicks on Ace. That could be the turning point of this round for Mutiny Reborn. That's not what he wants. Merxy does take down one as Zach claims a life of his own. We need to see Kicks making good use of the drone game instead of watching his teammates. Network is starting to do that. Bison is going to take down Kurenai as he comes for that rotate around to try to catch him from behind. But he's going to back out. Breaching charge goes up. They know exactly where that player is coming from. It goes off. And Hulu's going to be holding here on the back of the staircase, waiting for someone to show their head. Free Elo, if they want to win this round, need to just play very, very cautiously and force Apollo into their game. Morgans does get taken down by Zek. Hulu, though, with a fantastic refrag. That's the double kill. Hulu, 1 versus 2. It is winnable. It is winnable. He's going to get the second. He's just got to find the third. He doesn't have the diffuser, so he needs to get the kill. And he's going to get it. Hulu comes in clutch at the end of the round and manages to find the last 3 players. Luck is going to take some damage from the other side, but Bison is going to get a kill as MYR gets one of his own. Zach has lost a hell of a lot of health. He's down to 5 HP. He's going to see the head of Conster, and he's going to rip it right off. But that is not known by Athena. Frost is going to peek out, and he's going to get taken down, but he is going to get fragged by Jakoa, leaving MYR down. But he does get finished off by Nursing. 2 versus 3, 1 versus 3, as the plant is going down. Hopefully he has put all his signal jammers down. He is now watching Cams, constantly doing his same strategy here of baiting the window and droning to find what's going on. He is going to claim the life of Hayden, though, and just aggressively make his way above the site. Now, Zach has a beautiful angle here. He knows that a player's coming down, and he does manage to claim the life of Merxy. That is a big oof for Reborn, as Merxy is one of the strongest fraggers on the team. That puts us in a 4 versus 5, and that's also very good utility taken off the board. That's a Thatcher. Azer has a very strong position here under this hatch. Anyone dropping through that hatch will fall out of the hands of Azer, but MYR is going to be the first one to drop to the gun of Logic. 4 versus 2, and Athena are looking really, really good right now. There goes Flores, taken down by Jakoa. Beautiful play from him. He's going to take down that Banshee, but he is right for the picking from Brizzak, who's peeking down the other end. He's not going to peek it. He knows that he's there. He's going to peek out. He is going to manage to get that down. Diffuser dropped. Henry 2G, last man standing in a 1 versus 2 upstairs, isn't going to be able to do anything. He is getting ready to open up this wall here into sight, but it is stuck with a signal jammer, and that isn't going to go off, because Eli is going to join his teammate and try to push in, but instead he's going to watch the long hallway. We've got 1 player. Oh, Eli does get that kill, though. He manages to take down 1. Oh no, Brisak is down, but he does get revived. Vix is going to play aggressively onto this stair. Oh, onto the hallway as Godzak comes around and finishes him off. And he's going to spin around and take down Cluto. Big flank attempt there from Cluto, but it does not pay off. Godzak does go down. 2 versus 2. Jack gets the kill. Zach outside small baker window. Oh, he's got a free kill there, but he isn't going to get it as Jakoa is going to claim the life instead. But he's very quickly refragged by Logic. Bison slowly peeking his way around. He's going to get quickly peeked by Azer, waiting to deny the player from going up that staircase. Jakoa's going to rip the C4 to deny the plant, and he is successful. Kicksync is going to pick it up, and he's going to give it a try himself. Jakoa just has to come around and stop this plant. He can clutch this round up, but Nursing at the last moment has made his way up to the peak hole. Free fires perfectly through those 2 holes made by the defense and managed to deny that plant inhale. Oh, Zach. I thought it was defender. My God, I got so excited. But we do get a run out though, and that is MYR, who's going to just run right out on Zach as he reloads. He's going to take another look there as Zach drops through the hatch. That's the triple kill. Eli left all on his own, but it's not going to matter. That's one thing. Player there behind the bomb chassis. That is Mozzie. Freezer player is shut down. Is Mozzie going to get shut down as well? No, he is going to crouch spam his way to victory. Hulu's going to push away and try to get the refrag, but it's not going to be successful because Vea is standing there waiting. He's going to pre-fire it. That's going to force Kix to get off it. Kix has had a huge disadvantage here. A huge disadvantage. But he's going to come off better as he does take that final kill. And Athena win it very, very confidently with a 7-2. Zenzo's going to make his way up to that very same window. Red Kings are going out. Is he going to go for a cheeky pre-fire through the window, through the barricade? He knows that he's there. Oh, the window's been opened. Nice easy kill for Enzo. Jacoa needs to watch out on that window. All sorts of annoyance here. I can't tell when grenades or C4s are blowing up, but that probably doesn't matter. Hatch getting opened up to look down onto the player below, and that's MYR getting a beautiful kill onto Mozzie. He's going to take that damage here as he walks through. He's going to down Finchiel. He has diffuser in hand. No point going for the plant. It's a free kill here for Briss Zach as we go around. And there we go. Hopefully Mozzie's done the work that he needs to with his pests. Zach looking for the cheeky kill through the drone hole, but it isn't going to come. He is spotted through the Maverick hole, but it's going to go against Briss Zach as he looks away, and Zach does get that kill. Just Toby all on his own versus 3. He's going to drop. He's going to wait for the head, and he's going to tear that off. MYR gets dropped 1 versus 2. As we do a bit of lag here, and just prior, Nines is going to take a whole load of damage from Azer as he falls back over that shield. Kuro9 no position to get a clutch here, and this is going to be a win for Athena. 1 kill for Kuro9, 2 kills for Kuro9. It's not enough. And Karma down another. Duzmo's the last man standing. He's going to see the back of Zofia, and he's going to just miss the shots that first he does hit it eventually 1 versus 1. But Psycho can do it with the pistol as he takes it down. Joshi, last man standing. That's the triple kill for Simple Signing. All players pushing up to the roof, which is the most common take here on Cafe. Start on the roof, work your way down. Constant opening up windows, checking cams, making sure that he's going for that run out. He does see someone put his way up, and that's going to be Strider. And yet again, Strider is the first player to die in the round, making holes so they can shoot down onto the defenders below. Now, Zinchien, I talked about him not being a gunner, but my word, he guns down Neck with 2G. Nursing making his way around for a cheeky little flank here. Rare pings go out as Kicksync goes down. It's all on the hands of Nursing. They don't know exactly where he is, but Toby hears him and he turns around, but Nursing does get that kill. Finchel is going to get that plant off as Briss Zach turns the attention of Nursing over to him. 1 player does drop. That's Briss Zach, who will play from underneath. He has the utility. Logic, whose KD of 7 is getting slightly damaged in this game, but we expect it. It is Mutiny. They are a strong team as Logic, though. He is going to answer that by pushing out aggressively onto Jacoa. Now there was a drone there watching. Sorry, Brissac is in. Ace starting to plant. C4 isn't going to be able to deny it as Profit behind the bar is going to stop the plant. Oh my God, Brissac left alone in a 1 versus 2. Yet again, he knows there's a player in the vault. Joe has diffuser. Looks like they are just going to try to make their way up the main staircase, but MB is there waiting. He's going to run out, and he's going to get that pick. 4 versus 2. Back with the TK. That is not what they needed at this point. 4 versus 4, though ZimGN is down. It's a 4 versus 3, but he is all on his lonesome. Just Toby good go for the revive, but Nerdsync is going to come in to try to clean that up. He is going to finish it off, and Toby isn't going to get that refrag in time. Holding back these players. See, go out. That's not going to do anything other than tickle MYR. MYR does get finished off with a shotty. Flores drone goes down. ZimGN is going to get the pick onto Just Prior. This clash play doubling up here with ZimGN on the shotgun is working very well right now. Sends out that impact grenade, goes out, does a load of damage to Pluto. Jack has taken some pain as well as Dokkaebi pushes in with the SMG-12. Nequa, though, with that MX Storm, which I tell you is an absolutely brilliant weapon. He manages to get 2 kills. Dokkaebi is, Alibi is unstoppable. She is just so good. That's the 3 kills there for Nequa as Glossy Club takes down Rarity, leaving Glossy and Colin all on their own now. Not quite sure what they want to be from MYR, but that's going to get picked up. C4 is going out, but that's going to do no damage as MYR backs off. picking up a second grenade, but the Magnet's going to pick it up, and Hayden's going to claim the life of MYR. And there goes the launcher rounds from Killer 64 to hold those players back in cigar shots. That opening kill is going to be refract and traded much quicker than Athena managed to do it any time. And Prophet just drops into sight and he takes down Maxi. He's got control of Cocktail, as he is going to get peeked by Bison, who does take him down. Lions comes off the plant. He sees the puppet head of Goyo and does get that kill. 2 versus 1. Prior, Nines going for the plant. Him out, but the Magnets and ADSs are going to pick those up as Slams makes his way down white or brown stairs. Killer stairs, he knows Jaeger's there, and he does get that pick. Glossy Club, I thought he managed to down Logic, but he just laid down instead. Logic's going to jump up and get that double kill. That's Prophet out of play. Carbon's last man standing. He takes down Kit, who has died all too often. He's going to get the double as he takes down Bison, but Logic. So let's see what's going to happen. Magnet gets placed just in the nick of time. That stops the utility from coming in and possibly blinding Jay got booted, who is playing on the Whammy. C4's going to get ripped there. Pluto down below with the kill onto Jay got booted. Beautiful frag there from him. Wasting a few bullets there as he tries to open that window. Juzmu hears it coming. He knows someone's out there. He's holding that angle. Is Jackal just going to... Jackal's going to pull back. Oh, and the Juzmu with the perfect kill there. He gets the headshot to Toby as Toby gives away his position with the shotty. He pulls back. Mew is there. Oh, but the single jammer is going to stop that for his drone, and Mute is going to go down at the hands of Sorcerer as he just pushes right in. Gridlock tracks go out to slow down anyone that tries to push their way out of that doorway. Merxy gets the triple, leaving Killer 64 all on his own in a 1 versus 3. He's going to take down one. He's got a load of bullets in that gun, and he's going to keep sending them down range. He knows one player is at that hole. And that is almost a first for the games that we've had this week. In all 3 games, it's very rare that we've seen teammates. He's going to fall off after taking down that. Oh no, the drop through the hatch from a Juzmu. And he comes down, he just crouch spams his way around. And he finishes off Godzap. All right, welcome back and apologies for the long wait. We are here and ready to go. Alpenfestung of 5-0 up, and we are going back to Penthouse and Theatre. All right. So we've got the scoreboard. We can't see what everyone was at. But that's okay. That's okay. Now, Blitz going to 6-pick off of the buck and go on to Sophia, whereas Alpenfestung are happy with their lineup. Not going to do anything funky here. They're just going to stick with it. They've played Tachanka every round so far. In fact, this is their lineup for most of the game so far. So this is all perfectly good and normal. The girl Kim Cayman's talking to doesn't know who I am. Well, that's okay. Well, that's okay.
Protect your bombs from
That's okay. All right, let's check out what kind of setup we are going to get coming out here from Alpenfestung. We're getting the same setup that we have had previously. Let's see if they can make it pay off another time. So this is the second time they've come here. They were very successful on it the first time they came here. Let's take a look at some stats. We probably don't have any stats for this site. No, we haven't, because no one played it last season. So we have no data for it. But this map in the last season was actually 87% defender favored. So for teams to choose to start an attack doesn't really go with the statistics from the last season or from what we've seen so far this season whatsoever. Let's see if Sting or Be Stung can turn it around, as Real's going to open up a little hole in the wall there, allowing himself to look through into Hookah. As it looks like a lot of damage being done by Ash already. I say a lot. She's opened up a front door with a breaching round. I assume that was castle barricaded. We've got one on the penthouse window as Ash is going to go up to the top and will probably open this hatch up. Sophia gets the window open, and we are getting a push here. into penthouse from Ash from above. So Kenzie playing the Ash this time round. He's getting ready to make a drop in when he's got the intel. Mad King playing down below. Not with a C4 in hand, though. We have no one downstairs with a C4. We've got Tarkin with a C4 just watching and waiting for someone to drop into the bathroom. But of course, if you're making that drop into the bathroom and you see those holes there, you know someone's going to be watching. So you kind of want to be ready to pre-fire onto the doorway as you do drop. And in fact, if there was intel, we could see Tarkin get killed from the actual hatch here with some fortunate wall bangs through that soft wall. But it's not going to happen as Kenzie has backed out and is coming over to the other side of the map. Ace being played by Sinkaz, knows there's a player in Cool Vibes. Oh, he swings it, doesn't realizes maybe someone isn't there, but then as he turns around, he does get fired on from behind. Real holding on to that hallway for dear life as Mad King's the man rotating down below. Mad King is going to take some damage though from the player in kitchen. He does lay down and Zofia going to finish off the kill. Eventually, as Blitz looks around, like wondering if there's actually anyone else around, and turns out that there wasn't, so he was okay to finish off that frag. Blitz does get dropped by Tarkin with the shotgun though, and Sinkaz playing down below is going to get open fired on by the player on Cool Vibe stairs. But Sinkaz manages to spin around, get that kill, puts it into a 1 versus 3. Real playing on his own down here, and he does get that pick onto the last player. And that's a 6-0 to Alpenfestung right now. Okay, 6-0 as we go into the second half. Let's see what's going to happen. Mrs. 2 didn't know who I was for 3 years. That's true. We did work in the same building for a long time and she never knew who I was. I knew who she was, but she didn't know who I was. Yeah. Anyway, Hookah and Billiards is going to be the first site to get played. Now, we need to see Swing or be swung. Turn this around, get 6 rounds in a row, go to overtime, and then they have a chance of winning. But at the moment, Alpenfestung have guaranteed 1 point at least. At least 1 point. The worst they're going to get is 1 point. But let's find out.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Bear with me for a second, Screen. Alright, so what's the setup that we are going to get here?
Attackers have located a bomb. Device set. 10 seconds remaining. Ready to go. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers have discovered the location of the bomb.
Alright.
Attackers have located the bomb.
Hookah and Billiards.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Okay, Force has unfortunately had a game crash.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers recovered the bomb.
Okay, Zyko is going to get the first kill. Making it a 5 versus 3. Five versus 2. As Real is going to run out, and he is going to manage. Sorry, no. Azri runs out onto Real, gets the pick. As Keelan is the last man standing. Let's see what Keelan can do here. So Sinkaz has left the game. It looks like it's going to be a 7-0 here to Alpenfestung. As Keelan sends out the C4, he does manage to take out Mad King. 4 versus 1. Not much Keelan can do here on defense as he does fall, and that's a 7-0 to Alpenfestung. GG's to them. What can we say? What can we say? All right. That is the end of the game. 7-0 going to Alpenfestung. Let's get some replays. And then we can close the stream.